Scores of road contractors today besieged the Ministry of Roads and Highways to demand payment for work done since 2016.
Now, this comes after a similar visit exactly a week ago where they demanded a meeting with the Roads and Highways Minister.
Today, they returned with red armbands complaining that the delayed payment has collapsed their businesses. Nia Mama was there for Citi News.
The often calm car park of the Ministry of Roads and Highways today has been disrupted by this group of angry road contractors who are here to demand payments for work done over the past 3 years. Together, they say that they are owed millions of Ghana cedis. And to make matters worse, they hear the sector minister, Kwekwa Makwata, say on several platforms that money has been released for them to be paid, but not even a single Ghana cedi has reached their accounts. Over the years, these contractors have pre-financed projects by acquiring bank loans and depending on suppliers to provide materials on credit. However, reimbursing them has grown more difficult for successive governments. This, the contractors say, has put them neck deep in debt. That is why they were happy when they heard an announcement in January this year by the Minister for Roads and Highways, Kwesi Makwata, indicating a disbursement of 3.5 billion Ghana cedis to his outfit to settle such debts. But according to some contractors, only a few were paid and under suspicious circumstances.
The problem is from the minister, because every month, 2 months, he has been receiving money from the Minister of Finance. We hear that he's going to pay, if the whole country will be announced, they will pay contract. Before we hear 2-3 people, this minister will pay them.
With loud chants and murmurings, the contractors waited for the outcome of the meeting between their leadership and the sector minister. After close to 2 hours, the meeting came to an end, but from the leadership of the group, no concrete decision was reached.
Unfortunately, the actual meeting could not take place due to certain developments.
7 staff of the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, have been dismissed for extortion and conflict of interest within the last 2 years. Now, according to the Executive Director of EOCO, COP Frank Edu Puku retired, the move is part of an ongoing house cleaning exercise to weed out miscreants from the system, as well as reduce public perception of corruption at EOCO. He says EOCO is set to increase its engagement with the media and the general public in the spirit of transparency. He was speaking at a stakeholder engagement on the activities of EOCO, organized under the theme, Combating Organized Crime in Ghana, a Shared Responsibility.
The chairman, another major challenge that EOCO faces as a public institution is the perception that EOCO is either non-performing or some of its officers are corrupt. With regard to non-performance, I have no doubt that this engagement will, to a very large extent, address the issue. We may also have to designate this engagement as a regular feature going forward in order to let the public know how far we are performing.
Now, 22 drivers were arrested on the GIMPA link road today for various traffic infractions as part of Citi TV's War Against Indiscipline campaign in collaboration with the Ghana Police Service. 12 of them were fined by the District Magistrate Court, including 2 women who engaged in an altercation with the police following their arrest. But all these were not without the usual drama that characterizes the exercise. Citi News' Caleb Kuda has more.
This is an extension of the Legon bypass. We've been here in the last hour. Now, traffic has built up. It's formed a serpentinous kind of line all the way down to North Legon. This extension connects to North Legon. Now, the temptation for most of the drivers is that as the traffic builds up, they tend to use the wrong side and drive against traffic. And so the police have come here today to conduct the exercise. What's going to happen is that there are uniformed policemen who are in there, and for all the drivers who drive against traffic to overtake everyone, they will be arrested by police officers who are ahead here. It didn't take long to see a Toyota Land Cruiser drive against traffic. It turned out the driver was driving Chief Executive Officer of Tobinco Pharmaceuticals, Samuel Amotobin. Many others, like his driver, were arrested, like these ones.
I told him to take the arrest officer. the one who stopped us. So today I'm even late for work.
This Nissan Patrol with registration number GN707Y is driven by Forestry Commission officials. According to the driver who's driving this vehicle, they are coming from Peki on an exercise. Guess what? There are 2 military men and a policeman in this vehicle. But the interesting thing is they are under arrest. A public relations officer of the Ghana Police Service, ASP Simon Tenku, shared some words with the public.
As you rightly said, it's been quite stressful today due to the attitude of some of the arrested motorists. But we are still in control, we are still firm, and those arrested, as you can see, have been moved to the Achimota Forest Police Station for impounding and later to court.
At the close of today's exercise, 22 were arrested, out of which 7 vehicles were impounded, with 15 licenses retained till court judgment. 12 cases were heard at the La District Magistrate Court.
The 2019 edition of the Literacy Challenge has officially taken off. The challenge is a Citi FM initiative that seeks to engage students in solving societal issues through writing while improving their skills for a grand prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis and other goodies. As part of activities to whip up interest among students, Citi FM and Citi TV started off with interactions in some schools in Accra. The first batches of beneficiary schools are the Alpha Beta Educational Center in Dansoman and the Christ the King School in Cantonments. Citi News' Rita Mensah has more.
The 2019 edition of the Literacy Challenge, which was launched on the 4th of July 2019, will see JHS students across the country go through 3 different stages of the competition with the hope of walking away with the ultimate, a cash prize of 10,000 cedis. The topic for this year's challenge is, in recent years, indiscipline on our roads has led to the loss of many lives. In light of this, write an essay suggesting ways to solve this problem in order to help Ghana's economy to grow and develop. Head of events at Citi FM and Citi TV, Ransina Yankee, spoke about this year's edition of the Literacy Challenge.
The Literacy Challenge is a nationwide contest for JHS students around Ghana. So basically what we do every year is to involve the kids in writing, finding out their literacy and numeracy skills and awarding them.